Hello everybody, this is DJ Mixmaster Prayer Warrior Oletha Computer Love here. What I want to tell Russell Wilson in the NFL, we got some talented young football players here in Lawrence County. I think y'all had some of the football players that play for NFL come from Lawrence County. I know one particular young man named Ben. Ben is 19 years old and he just graduated this past May. And Ben played football, baseball. He played a variety of sports in high school. Now Ben is out of high school, and I tried to tell him to go up there to the Braves baseball stadium and ask the Braves could he play baseball. You know, Ben is a very talented young man. I heard he can really play baseball, and he can really play football and stuff like that. He's 19 years old. He fertile Russell. And then you got some more young men that graduated at East Lawrence, West Lawrence, Dublin. And we got Trinity Christian School. And a lot of these young men are good. They're good at what they do. And, you know, that could be an idea for you to have children by those athletes that are good athletes, you know. Their seed would be good because they're good athletes, you know. Sometimes you can wait till the young lady is 18 years old before you marry her, before you have children by her. You know, in the state of Georgia, they are legally grown at the age of 18. That's an idea, Russell. Adopt these little teenagers that's having babies, you know, and let them have babies for you. Okay, my mama's children were stolen, and she was raped while she was raising me, and a lot of her kids was taken away from her. So she took it upon herself to raise some children, and she took me and Sheila. I don't know who Sheila's real mama is, and I don't know who my real mama is. But Mamie Johnson ended up signing me and Sheila's birth certificate, and so did David Kill was my daddy on my birth certificate, and Sheila daddy, I don't know, he's a Graves. He owned the cab services in New York. And then here come Yella. Yella is my granddaddy, and Yella is Mexican, and I'm black, okay? How that happened, I don't know. And Yella is called Bill Kaskowski of NASCAR. He's the announcer of NASCAR. And he had a heart attack, and I helped Yella get to the hospital. He sent me a CD, and he put some extra things on my CD, and it was broadcasting that he was having a heart attack. You know, it was in code, and you know I read code, and I let Stephon Brown is my brother. He's one of my brothers by Mamie Johnson. Stephon Brown got in touch with Panama City, down there in Panama City where Bill Kaskowski was, and I guess they helped him with his heart attack, because I ain't heard no more that he died or anything. And I've been getting in touch with NASCAR, but I really don't know how to answer on Twitter, how to answer them back if they answer me, you know. I have to really look into Twitter. Okay, like I said, Russell, a lot of young boys are here in Georgia. They are really good athletes, and they can go to college in Seattle, you know. Let them go to college in Seattle and train them for the NFL. You know, they'd be good candidates to let them go to college in Seattle, Russell. It's just a matter of you finding the best athletes. If you want children by them, you know, raise them on up to be grown. 19-year-olds are still young people, and they're still young. 18-year-olds, they're naive. A lot of naive young folks, okay? And they need guidance to adulthood. I got 21-year-old Russell. and he's a knucklehead, okay? 21-year-old, don't know how to be an adult, okay? He's still holding on to mama, won't let mama lead up and bring me and my son over there and find him a good cheerleader, Russell, to go to church. I guarantee you, Richard will have babies for you. And little Richard is 21 years old now. My baby, 21 years old. That's my baby child. Little Wayne is older than little Richard. And little Wayne, 29, Russell. And I don't know why little Wayne looking like a lollipop, chewing up all his babies, you know. He can be having babies for you, Russell. I know you and little Wayne are friends. And you know, y'all can have be sharing babies, you know. You got many people have babies for you. I know Big Richard have babies for you. He 47 years old, still popping coochie, okay? He still got babies, okay? He don't have babies from men's wives that been over in Saudi Arabia and Afghanistan. And he tells me the wives raped him, okay? That's what he tells me. He said they be tying him up, making him drunk, and he don't know when he lay down and when he wake up. And I'm like, Richard, he don't admit to having the babies. He tell me they ain't his babies. I'm like, why you denying your babies? You can't deny your babies and think your baby's gonna love you and be with you if you deny your babies. And Peter Papa told me about that, you know. He told me that I was a mother of nations. I like, Peter Papa, I ain't got but one child. Now, how am I a mother of nations? He was like 19 or 18 years old then. And come to find out, I had cloned children, Russell, when I was 19 years old. I had a boyfriend in New York. His name was Delmas. And Delmas and me, we got together. And I left Delmas and came back to Georgia. I never seen Delmas again. And I didn't know I was pregnant. I had sex, so I had to be pregnant. And I went in a coma for 6 months at Central State Hospital. And my mama took my children. I guess she thought I was going to die. And that's how Birdman acquired Little Wayne. And I was 19 years old. Didn't know nothing about it. They didn't let me know I had children. They didn't let me know I had been in a coma for 6 months. Okay, when I woke up out of the coma, it wasn't nobody on the hallway. I just woke up, took the IV and everything out my arm. So that's why I was in a coma.